Hello and welcome everybody, I'm Christian from Berlin. The idea is to create instant atmosphere anywhere by matching beautifully touching pop chords with a bit of blues spice. It just works on any piano. This follows my last tutorial on these chords, which were in a more improvisational manner, so I thought some of you might like this in a fixed form that you can rely on. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, helps my channel, helps my soul. Enjoy! So as always, I give a little help, and the concept of this, if you did not watch the video before, the concept is we have pop chord on the left hand and garnish it with bluesy sounds, and the mix, is quite magical. And first, I'll show you as always the chords, because knowing the chords means half the piece. And the special thing about these chords is they're easy to remember, because the bass line, in this case, the outer voice here is just walking down with the A minor chord. We have the A minor with the G and this. So it's the fifth finger is just walking down. We have the A minor with the F sharp. Usually this would be called the F sharp half diminished, but it's much easier to remember. It's like this: A minor, F sharp. You see the outer voice just walking down and going to the F major. Then we have the D minor 7, and we have the E7 sus. Here's the sus4, and it's resolving, going back to the A minor. So that's the very easy bit, and in the end a 5. So what I do in the right hand is basically just playing a little bit with the blues scale in the beginning. So you don't need much help. As you always know, there is a slow replay coming after my little help here, where you can learn at your own tempo. But just for the start, so we have, it's just blues scale. And since we played this beginning, in a chewing gum style, as I sometimes say, because it's a stretch timing, you're not rushed by a beat. And And you can even play this run quite easily, starting with the fourth finger. Finger ring is really important here. And you already can see how this mix together, brings the blues scale alive in unexpected ways. So beautiful, easy chords. I switched the piano sound. Yeah, this is softer piano sound. I like this more for this. And you have to count a little bit. I cannot count everything for you here. But you see it's quite repetitive, but leaves a soulful impact. And we have a little slide moment here. If you watched the tutorial before, you maybe can skip this or parts of it. Because the harder bit is I did something to the left hand after two choruses. So we go on like... It's the second, on the second chorus. I will explain that a little bit. So we still have these very easy chords in the middle, but here, look at this. It's a little pattern with a drone lick here. Drone lick meaning we have the top note and lower notes playing together. So you must practice a little bit these uphill slides. Yeah, life is an uphill slide, and so is blues piano. No, actually it's not true, because the blues scale is always going down, most of the cases. So at the same time, forget it. Just forget what I say. Just don't listen at all to me. That's the best thing. Just don't switch off. Okay, we have the same pattern. And little variation on this. And we have this really freely played, yes, in the sheet music, which you hopefully will buy en masse to support my channel, is, yes, it's what is it called? It's 16 30-second notes. Yeah, with 3 bars. It's very intimidating, like my personality. But here, you see, at this tempo, it's an easy walk. Okay, we go on. That is so much easier for you to learn after these explanations. Of course, yeah, did I say you can tremolo here? Use the fact that the left hand is not rushed, so you can actually dare a little tremolo, which you probably did not dare before, because your left hand would get out of the beat usually. But we are now coming very fast to the to this. We have a I suggested you a new left hand, getting a little bit more body, and like we are half body, half spirit, and spirit is up here, body is up here. We play a chord, and then you just indicate the fourths here. Now we are playing a little bit with the beat, not much, but 1. And I give you a little bit of a counting help here. I sound like Bob Ross again, huh? Well, I don't care. Bob Ross was great. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. It's probably much easier if you grasp it from feeling the because it's always coming on the same offbeats. Again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. You see, it's actually quite easy. And we have this. Oh yes, I think that's the most beautiful fill I played for a couple of months. It doesn't feel generic to me. I think sometimes I have good ideas. Rarely, but sometimes. And then, look, left hand, we have a little bit more body here, and it's just almost repeating. And this is what I mean with catchy moment, almost sounds like a chorus, or as the French say, a refrain, le refrain. Yes, I'm not French at all, but I can pretend. Merci pour le refrain. Et, just repeating, whoa, and And look, oh, what a beautiful surprise here, the D minor 7. And so, shall we have a little look at how that is counted? So it's we are in the second chorus. If you buy the sheet music, which you hopefully do to support my channel, no, I'm not a good salesman. So this was a subliminal advertising twice now. Okay, 1 and where am I? Ah, I'm lost. Yeah, that's great, Christian. You're asking to buy something and then you get lost. Yeah, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and again. It feels like a stretched chewing gum because we're playing again on these 16th offbeats that are not so hard to understand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Okay, got it? And then, oh yeah, it's a cry in the dark for help. You're sitting in the bar and no one is listening. Please, please listen. And then you play, please, please. Can you feel how much begging is in this in these octaves? If you want to get rid of me talking, just move forward. You can jump forward. There are chapters. You can go back to the slow replay if I'm too much for you. 1 and 2 and blah blah, and we have a little bit of reminiscence of the blues. And now comes the actual wet. This is where I wanted to go with you. And here I would only show you the left hand. Look, we have this. I play the right hand stuff, and we play again. Just blues scale. It's really quite easy. But look at the left hand. There, I'm challenging you just a little bit. We have the A minor now, and I introduced a little arpeggio. So even if you watched the last lesson, this is new territory for you. And how do we do this? Because only a few people can do this. Me, Dr. John, and maybe Jesus. No jokes on Jesus. I know we have religious people, so no, only me and Dr. John. Okay, so we have to play the 10th here. How can we do this? Yeah. The Almighty invented just for that the sustain pedal. So you hit it down here, and then everybody can play this, and it gives such a full, rich chord if we manage to play this, because we have the third here, and it's such a great pattern. So 1, put on the pedal, and again a half bar, put down the pedal again, and you practice this a little bit separately. Pedal up, down. You can always find subjects on my channel quite easily. You type into a YouTube search my name, which is Christian Fuchs, Fuchs, and sustain pedal. And what have you? There is a tutorial on how to use the sustain pedal. You can do that with any subject like pop, funk, Christian blues, Christian Fuchs, not Christian, that's not enough. You would get, I don't know, is there something like Christian blues? I know there's Christian gospel. I'm not so sure. Anyway, so Christian Fuchs. And you will see how to use, you will learn how to use the sustain pedal. And look at this. We need this even more. So here, we're going down here. And look, this is the furthest stretch. Pedal down. Pedal up, down. No, this is the furthest. Oh yeah, this is a true Dr. John thing here. F7, we play the 5th finger here, and we have the minor 7 here, and the 3rd here. And I told you, only me and I can play. Him and myself can play it like. So, but you do it like mere mortals, and then pedal down, and then you have. And oh, this is divine, Christian. Oh, you're master composer. 1 and so you practice this separately, and then you add. And then comes the end, which is again very easy. So I want to spend 30 seconds on this bar. We are in just 4 bars before the end. Now look at this mean little thing I play in the right hand. And 1 and 2. So we have a drone sound and upslide with a drone. Oh yeah, that's a lot in one go. 1 and now look. And here you have to, if you can, play the 3rd finger and the 5th finger because we want to go down. A lot of it is the fingering, you know, if you can tie things. So, and now 3rd finger and 5th finger, and then together with the F7. Is that not worth a little practicing? Of course, I now have some wonderful ladies on my channel. Hello, ladies. And then they might have, for them that might be a bit of a stretch to do this with their ladylike, fragile little hands. So then you, of course, you have to try with this with the thumb. But again, the sustain pedal will help you in this case. And then, and you play the rear end. You play freely. And everybody who's with you in that bar, by now they have, gathered around you, and you have plenty of drinks on the piano already because they thought you were Ray Charles himself. And then you say, oh no, I'm just a lonely soul playing my heart out. Don't mention it. I just improvised something. It's just coming straight out of pure inspiration. I'm a nobody. Understate. And then you see, you make new friends. Okay, now comes the slow replay. I hope you enjoyed this one. Bye-bye from Berlin.